Good greetings, everyone. I'm Rusty Dog, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And today, where's that plane going? Jesus. Today, what the hell was that? I'm in my iFly Boeing 737-8 MAX, and this will hopefully be, see what happens, but this is intended to be my first full flight. All I've done with this thing is take off with it. I've not landed with it before. So yeah, we're in the beautiful city of San Diego. Oh, Mr. Budman, I knew you were gonna come around. How you doing, man? Yes, we're in the beautiful city of San Diego, and we will be flying to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. So I believe when you fire up FSX, the old version, and you choose the little trike thing and just go default flight, I think that's where it starts you off. There's a lot of Southwest planes here, and is that one coming in or going up? I don't know. So here it is, the United liveried Oh, he's off, he's gone. Undercarriage going up, beautiful. So here we have the, let's get into, yeah, the drone mode is better. So yeah, this is the iFly. Oh, I hate this when I get stuck on cameras. No! There we go. Yes, so the iFly Boeing 737, this thing is fully featured. We did already do a video taking a look around, so I'm not going to do another one on this particular video, but if you want to check that video out, we did one a few days ago, and it shows you all around the details of the plane down here, and also on the interior. We're going to be trying getting passengers loaded today. I'm hoping GSX has fixed it so that when the passengers sit down, they do not disappear. But safe to say, this plane is fully featured and highly detailed, and it is also study level, somewhere probably between PMDG and Phoenix level, probably on the PMDG level. I don't know, it's around that, but yeah. Okay, actually we're just expecting updates for the PMDG and the Airbus coming very soon, so that's going to be cool. Right, Andy. Hi Andy, welcome sir. So yeah, I'm in America simply because if I chose to fly from Europe right now, or the UK or Europe, because they're both separate entities now, aren't they? That was a good decision. Yeah, so if I choose to fly from Europe right now, anywhere in that area, it's going to be dark, and I figured I wanted to give you guys a daytime flight. So we've got BeyondATC on the go. I've already filed the flight plan, so we're going to get that in now that I've figured out how to get it all working. And we're going to be using GSX as well to load passengers, so let's see if all that works out. Oh yeah. This is probably a reason why a lot of people don't stream flight sim, because there's so many things that can go wrong. And I'm talking about real pilots, so yeah. I laugh in the face of adversity. No, I don't. I actually get frustrated at it. But anyway, without further ado, this is the, let's call it the iPad for now. It's the electronic flight bag, to give it its proper name, the EFB. And it looks more authentic, that you would find in the actual plane, as opposed to something that Apple provided. And we can get that powered up right now. And let's just initialize flight first, just to make sure there's no stuff hanging over from before. I don't think there will be. So airport map. I've already got it on my Navigraph, but let's see if we can do it here. So we're in San Diego, so it'll be K for the United States as usual, and it's K-San. And I think if I just do search ident, we have it. There we go. And this is the airport. Now we're going to be taking off from runway 27, which is here. And it looks like we are here. Is there a zoomie? Yeah, there is. We have a zoomie. It looks like I'm on the runway. But I don't know if that is that because the plane doesn't know where the hell it is. Yeah, and I was saying before that Navigraph on here wasn't showing my plane's position. And it turned out that the link program that does that wasn't working. So my question now is, are we going to see it here? So we're connecting to Navigraph. Use airports from MSFS. Okay, I'm going to have to do the flight plan first. So let's get the plane powered so we can get some power into the plane. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Mr. Budman. Appreciate that. I'll take it that's my video. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing this. It's quite similar up here to the original, I say original, to the PMDG Boeing 737-700 or 800. It looks similar. There's some very tiny subtle differences though, like this works differently. This gets auto-populated, it gets filled in. So what should appear here is 31,000, because that's going to be our cruising altitude today. And the landing altitude of the airport is 1,116. And the closest this is going to get is 1,100. So 31,000 and 1,100 is what I'm expecting to automatically get put there. Let's find that out and see what happens. The screens are very different from the PMDG 737, 700 or 800. Let's say 800. These are a little bit bigger. It has to be said, quite a bit bigger. There's a couple of items missing. I think the G meter is missing, unless it's up there somewhere, but not seeing that. Or is it not the G meter? What am I talking about? That's in a GT racing car. No, no, it isn't. It's not even in a GT racing car. Rusty, talk sense. The yaw damper is what I'm talking about. Jeez. I'm hoping that my analog brakes are going to work because they've been giving me some jip. So yeah, this looks fun. This looks kind of familiar to me. Yeah. All right, let's power the plane up, guys. This works a little bit differently to PMDG. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? What was that? Don't make me reinitialize the flight. What did I just... I can't flick the switch. Thank you. No, stop it. You perverse thing. What's this one? Oh, it is down. Okay. Right. Okay. So on the PMDG, you just pop the lid down of that and the emergency exit lights, and the switches will automatically go into their correct positions. That's the whole. You just flip the lid down and it goes to where it needs to, the switches go to where they need to be for default. On this plane, doesn't work that way. You have to flick the switch to the position you need it to be in, and once you're in the correct position, then it'll close. So fair enough. Let's get the battery on. That should close now, and it does. And we're gonna arm the exit lights. That just basically puts the emergency exit, you know, the green exit signs lit up on the doors in the cabin. That's all that does. And then I realized that I haven't loaded up my default ground power thing, but that's not a problem. We'll just do it manually here. So if we go to menu and system page and sim menu and ground support. Yes, it's buried deep, guys. We're going to connect ground power, so it's plugged into the plane now, and it really actually is plugged in, or it should be. Oh, you see, I had problems with this before. What's going on? No, it's not there. The little ground power unit isn't there. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. I think I know why. I think I know why. Do I know why? Is the handbrake off? No. Normally it won't call. Okay, let me take it off. I think it's to do with the brake. No. They were saying that some things will not work unless you've got the parking brake applied. Alright, so what we're going to do is let's reset the plane. And we're going to go to... Now, where are we going to go from here? Okay. Back, I would say. Save and load. Okay, so I'm going to load in my ground power panel status. That's going to switch the plane off. And there we go. So it is actually plugged in. We can I'll just take a quick trip over to the plug there because it's quite cool and quite fast as well. So you can see some really good detail on the plane there. All right, so now that we have ground power available to us, which is there, now we'll just flick the battery again and we'll flick down the emergency lights, and that's good. Now let's pop the power on. Awesome. I don't know why it wasn't attaching the ground power. I'll have to try and find out why that is. Right, so flaps are already in the up position. No, they're not. They look like they were. And from here we'll just do the navs and get those aligned. And what else can we do down here for now? That says 32. That's not quite correct. I'm hoping that is, I think that's just default, and I'm thinking it's going to correct itself at some point. I'm going to get the first fuel pump, the aft fuel pump, armed, so that when we go and start the APU, it's going to be there for us. So we'll get the wing light on, and I think that's it. Yeah, seat belts can go on automatic, so when we get passengers coming in. Right, I think what we can do is actually start loading the aircraft now, and then we'll start getting everything filed. Actually, no, before I do anything, I want to load in the Simbrief flight plan, because how many passengers is it going to know how to load otherwise, right? So let's go to FMC, and we're going to start off with our ident just to check that we've got the correct air rack cycle, and we do. What are we now? 22nd of October. We should be playing Elite today, but anyway, they held it off, didn't they? So yeah, October the 30th, so we're good. Right, let's go to position, and we are at Ksan. And gate is 31, does it say? Let me have a look. I can't remember if it actually says it on the gate here. Gate 30. All right. I just want to have a look, make sure that's... See if that's confirmed here. Yeah, okay, so gate 30. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. So I just want to double, triple confirm with GSX. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was 31. But yeah, okay, gate 30 it is. So 30. This is a medium-sized gate, and it looks like the GPS system on the plane agrees exactly with gate 30's position. Awesome. Feed that in, and then we go to route. I think I know where the winds are as well. I think the wind information is actually on this page. I was looking for it before and it was a pain to find, but I think it's in the route. So let's request a flight plan. I think I did that. It should change to load if I did. It should be there now. Let's get the flight number in. Oh, maybe he didn't do it because I had KSAN written at the bottom, of course. So Uni 2627 is our flight number. Right, nothing in the scratch pad. Now go. There we go, that's better. Alright, so uplink is ready and we're going to press load. Hopefully nothing goes wrong today. Runway, we're leaving on runway, what was it, 27? Miracles, I guess. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I've got Jim Reeves' Welcome to My World stuck in my head, but there you go. Right, activate and execute. That it? We're good? Alright, let's go to... Okay, now the flight plan is actually in. Yeah. Let's get people on the aircraft. So we go to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Southwest is fine. And that should bring the jetway to the plane, and hopefully that door's going to open. Or no one's getting in. There we go. No back stairs. No. Right, waiting for me to open the cargo doors. They're getting opened all by themselves. Sweetness, absolutely sweet. All right, lovely. Right, so the boarding process is taking part. Do I want to attach the pushback tug now? I'll tell you what, you can attach it, but don't even think.
Do you want to board crew?
Oh, it's gone. No, the crew are already on board. Right. I was going to say, don't even think of asking me to do the pushback thing, because I'm not interested. So let's go into the performance page, because we also need to get the fuel and stuff on board here. So why aren't you going to the menu? Thank you. So performance and payload then. I'm trying to remember if this... Go to weights and balances.
Passengers boarding starting.
It doesn't grab it off SimBrief yet though. Let's go to set payload. Yeah, no it doesn't. Okay, so, well I have to put it in manually. So this is a chock-a-block full plane today. I'm using SimBrief's, I'm using a, what do you call it? A proper airframe profile for iFly, for the iFly plane here in SimBrief. So we're going to go to, for the first time, I haven't done that before, because SimBrief thinks the 737-8's got more seats than 178, and if it's in single cabin configuration, maybe it does, but that's not us.
Good afternoon.
We are twin. So there we go, that's the passengers laid out. The other thing would be the cargo, which is totaling 3,553. Oh, I'm going to split this up then. Is it one?
Hello.
1,750 at the front. What I want to do is divide up 3,500 into two. And then add the 53 at the back. I'd rather have a bit more cargo in the back. Hold on.
Welcome on board. Good afternoon.
Okay, so I am right. It's 1,750. So if we're going to have 1,750 in the front plus 53, that's going to be 1,803 there.
Hello.
So now we can set the payload. Wow, the plane bounced. That should set... So payload is basically passengers and cargo.
Good afternoon.
Snacks, we'll get to the snacks in a moment. Right, what are we looking at in terms of fuel? I don't think we're going to need anything in the center tanks today because we're only running with 5,109 tons of kilograms of fuel. So total fuel is going to be let's go 5110. And if I click in the blank area, it should, yes, nothing in center tank. So we don't need to turn the center fuel pumps on today. And we're going to set the fuel. And hopefully that should come to 5.1. And it does. All right, so now that the plane is weighted down correctly with passenger cargo fuel, all the masses are now done. And that means... Oh, read MSFS data. Yeah, it's going to be the same now. Send output. I don't know, I just clicked it. Does that send it to the performance page?
This way.
Nope. Right, so luckily we're in one of those planes that fills in the weights for us, so that's very cool. I'm going to have a ton of reserve fuel, which is going to be plenty plus more. And the cost index is going to be 50. Alright, smart ass. And the cruise winds, I've got that written down already. So the wind at 31,000 feet is going to be coming from a direction of 253 degrees. And it's 28 knots. A slight breeze. Transition altitude 18,000, of course it has to be.
Good afternoon.
That's the same through the entire continental US. Outside air temperature, I don't know. What's TC? I know this is outside air temperature, and this is ISO and deviation, right? What's... Yeah, do I just put the standard outside air temperature in then?
Welcome on board.
If I put it in centigrade, because I've never put that actual particular figure in before, see what happens. So we want to go to KSAN. So temperature outside is 23 degrees, which is nice. I don't know if you can get the METAR off that iPad. So yeah, 20, and the air pressure here is in inches, so it's 3005. What else do I need from here?
May I see your boarding pass?
10 statute mile visibility. There's not a cloud in the frickin' sky today. It actually says the clear. It's cloudless. It's a beautiful day. Right, so what was it? 23 degrees. Now there is a Fahrenheit and a centigrade, so I'm going to try and go with a /23 and see if that does it. Okay, no. I'll leave it. It'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine. I'll have to find the wind information. I'm pretty sure it's on the route thing. Where though? Next page?
Boarding pass, please.
Yeah, here. But it's missing. It's supposed to be on this key.
Welcome on board.
It's supposed to be on this key. Okay, let's put the takeoff information in. I don't know. Does this have a performance calculator?
Boarding pass, please.
Oh, snakes, yeah. It'll probably be pasties and egg sandwiches and pork pies.
Hello.
Wouldn't it be good if on a plane you could just eat all the bad stuff that you're not supposed to eat and nothing happens to you while you're in flight? Yeah, anyway. No, TAM's not working. Ah! I'm not getting any of these keys. Okay, let's go back to menu. Performance and payload. Right, performance. So, show landing. No, I want takeoff. Takeoff performance. It doesn't matter. It's going to be all pre-calculated anyway, but it would be nice if it had one. Maybe they'll put it in at some point in the future. Okay, no problem. So we're going to be flying out flaps 5. That's the usual anyway. You don't really deviate from that. And we're going to put the center of gravity in, which is going to automatically... excuse me. Ooh. It's going to automatically set the trim here. the pitch trim, so let's click it.
Hello.
There we go. That's wicked. Saves me doing it manually, which is not a problem, but it just saves me doing it manually. And the V speeds are in automatically. So 136, 138, 149. So the V2 speed, let's get that up here.
This way.
149, wasn't it? I've already forgotten. And while we're up here, let's get the auto throttle and flight directors on. Now, I don't know what the initial altitude climb out's going to be. I'm hoping BeyondATC is going to give us that information. Now, remember I said that there was no meta information on here? At least I don't think there is.
Hello.
We've got passengers going on, but I've not checked yet. Hold on. Yeah, well, the meta we can get the meta information from the ATIS, traffic control. So, oh, it looks like passengers are still disappearing. They are boarding, but as soon as they take their seats, they're just disappearing. Sorry, I'll just get past your little boobs there. They are there. They actually are there, but
This way.
like if I go into the drone camera and bring it into the plane, they're all there.
Hello.
I don't know. I wonder if it's a performance thing. Let's separate the classes. We'll close the curtain. Anyway, let's get that door shut because security breach and all that. You're not supposed to open the door at all anymore now.
Welcome on board.
Okay. Right. Yes. So if we tune into the ATIS for here, let's see how we can do that. My call sign today is Unicare. CAIR. Unicare 2627. Isn't that wonderful? All right, Stephen.
0 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature
3005, right?
0.13.
Let's see.
3005.
There you go, 3005.
Runway 27. Numerous cranes in operation around San Diego.
Landing and departing 27. Awesome. That's what we're going out on.
San Diego Airport Information Hotel. 1943 Zulu. Wind 290 at 7. Visibility 10.
Nice.
Sky condition clear.
Yep.
Temperature 2.13. Altimeter 3005. Landing and departing runway 27.
27. That's great because that means it doesn't deviate from what SimBrief gave us, which is great. I'm hoping that's the same on the landing. I don't want to be changing the flight plan, you know, halfway through. Right, so flight plan is in, performance data is in, takeoff data is in. So now we want to go. Oh, where? Why? Where? Oh. I have seen. These are all the waypoints. Oh, maybe we need to put all the waypoints in first. I don't know. But there's supposed to be wind information here. Why? The first flight, or the first time I powered up this plane, it actually showed that. I've not seen it since. And there's been no updates. I was wondering why I didn't have any brake pressure. And I guess that's because I've not really powered the plane up yet. Okay. So let's go to the legs here. No, wrong one. Departure arrivals. And let's get everything sorted. So, taking off runway 27. Are we flying direct? No, we've actually got a SID going out. Sorry, a SID. So, ZZZZZ00s. Okay, there we go, that one. Transitioning IPL. Yep. Very nice, okay. Back to here, and we'll be arriving in Phoenix. Oh, I forgot to mention the flight is around 1 hour. It's a nice short flight. So ILS, and it's Thargoid. We're going through by the Thargoids, guys. Hydra 1, and the transition is Hogs. Perfect. Hopefully then that should make for a straight out lovely flight plan with no issues. Right. Right. Oh look, Return of the Jedi. Just kidding. Sorry, what's this? Oh, okay. I just that they were connected. I thought, what the hell? Yeah. So 6,000 or above, flight level 230 or below. Right. That's a that's a big margin. Oh, Jesus. Right. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? Step. We'll be flying. We are going east here on the flight plan. We're going across east. Now, how is it going to make... Are we going to get straight to the runway? Are we going to fly straight in with no brakes? Brakes as in B-R-E-A-K-S. No breakages. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All the way in. That looks a bit kinky, doesn't it? That purple line, I would prefer it if we were on the white line. Are we coming in at a little bit of an angle there? It's not going to matter. Not going to matter. By the time we reach here, hope the plane will have picked up the glide slope and localized and everything, and else it should center us up on the runway. Haha, right. Okay, how's the passengers? What's the number? Okay, we're nearly boarded. So let's get the APU fired. And what's missing on here is the little dial that showed you the APU pressure. And also, is it me that it's just missing? Oh, well, yeah. The only time I know that the APU's fired up is when the center lights come on here. When this blue light lights up, then I know. But we can also, you know, watch the arse of literally the butthole of the plane here. Okay, we're getting some heat. Nice. Boarding complete. Perfect. Good timing. Oh, okay. That's got to be almost there. It's not going to take long now. The other thing is, which way are we going on taxi? Let me do it here. So we're here, and this is 27. No, it isn't. That's 8 by the looks of it. There's 27. All right. Okay. So we need to taxi all the way down there. Oh, nice one, Rusty. So it's nose left, basically. This is one of those round building things, and everybody just clambers around. There's another one. So yeah, we're going to need to go back, and we need to go nose left. Okay. Just needed to know that. Right, let's center the aircraft. Yeah, so nose left, and then we're going to be taxiing down here. Bravo, I guess it would be, all the way to... It should probably give us Bravo to Delta. No numbers? Just Bravo and Delta. Let's see what it says, because I've got one of these maps on BeyondATC, so I'll be able to see the taxi, the way we go. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oops. I keep using my mouse wheel to zoom this out, but that's not really going to work. Alright, so APU has to be up now, so let's just switch the power of the plane to the APU, and we'll take off the ground power. Now, here's the thing. The truck's still there, isn't it? And if I turn off the ground power in here, not there? Okay. Oh, maybe I need to do the back button. There we go. Ground support. Alright, if I disconnect the ground power from here and set that, it should make the truck disappear. Yes! Good stuff. Has there been an update without me knowing? Yeah, that's working. All right, the truck, it's gone. All right, so we're ready then. Or are we? What am I missing? Initial climb out, no idea. Oh yeah, heading, runway heading. Runway heading. Menu. Terminal charts. Use the airports from the FMS. There we go. See, I don't know what to do from here now. Because where do I click? Is it this one? No. I don't know if this is touchpad or what. There we go. Ah, there we go. Complete, yeah. So now we've got San Diego and Phoenix here. So I want this. Ah, beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's 275 is the heading. So I think we'll go backwards on that. It's probably quicker. All right. VNav and LNav. LNav's not going to work because we're not even remotely facing the flight path line. When we're on the runway, maybe it will. VNav might click on, but let's get the engines fired first. Right, what is left up here? Almost everything. Right, yaw damper on. Window heats on. And anti-ice, we don't need it. Oh, it has. Oh, 1150. I wonder why it went up there then. I thought it would just do 1100. Because surely 16 feet is close. 1116 is closer to 1110 than it is to 1150. There must be a rule where it has to round up all the time. It must be that. They must have to round up regardless. Like as soon as it goes beyond 1110 and goes to 1111, they must have to round up to the next 50. It must be that. Right, so fuel pumps left and right are on, the wing ones. The center one is off. All these orange lights need to disappear when the engine starts, otherwise we have an issue. It looks like we're okay. Right. Get the beacon light on because we're about to start the engines. That's it, I think. Get the caution light off. There's a few more things I need to set, but we're a bit early for that yet. Alright. Fingers crossed then, guys. Fingers crossed as we're about to get pushback. Alright, GSX. Request pushback, please. Did it attach? Oh, no, we didn't do it. Right, so earlier when it said, do you want to attach the pushback tug? We could, if we had done that, then there would have been an option here that says continue pushback, and we would have used that one. But we didn't get a chance to do it. So prepare for pushback and departure. And I shouldn't have done that, actually, because I have to tune in the clearance. So give me a sec. Lindbergh clearance, this is Unicare 2627 requesting IFR clearance.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I need clearance first. Sorry.
Unicare 2627, Lindbergh clearance. Cleared to Phoenix Sky Harbor.
Yeah, cool.
Free departure with the Imperial VOR transition, then as filed.
Okay.
Climb via SID except maintain 6,000 feet.
That's what I put in, right?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay. 6530.
Right, I'm going to have some of these auto-respond while I get busy. So I'm going to have it read that back while I set the squawk. So it's 6530.
Sky Harbor, Zoo 3 departure with the Imperial VOR transition, then is filed. Climb via SID except maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency 125.3.
What was it?
6530.
6530.
Unicare 2627.
Okay, can we just put it in?
Unicare 2627, read back correct. Contact ground 123.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Right, that's on. So it's okay, it's set to auto, it's set to TARA, which means goodbye in England. Ta-ra. And we've got the squawk code. Right, oh, okay. Facing east or facing west. Brilliant. I don't know. It's left.
Unicare 26.
Well, assuming this is north, we want to face east.
Contact ground 123.
Assuming north is up,
Pushback or engine start.
we want east.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, I will release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes. Ground 123.9er when ready. Unicare 2627.
Okay, we're now contact ground.
Release parking brakes.
Wait. Lindbergh ground, this is Unicare 267 requesting push and start.
Release parking brakes.
Aircraft calling for pushback. Say call sign.
I did. Unicare 2627.
Release parking brakes.
Once I get permission.
Unicare 2627. Lindbergh ground. Pushback approved.
Release parking brakes.
Face east, which is what I've just told it. Okay, parking brakes release. Get me moving. Let's go.
Release parking brakes.
Are we going through this crap again?
Release parking brakes.
Unicare 2627. Lindbergh ground. Pushback approved.
Here we go. It's all kicking off now.
Release parking brakes. Pushback approved. Face east. Unicare 2627. Release parking brakes.
See, I don't know whether there's an issue on my normal... The parking brakes are released. But I don't know whether there's an issue on the normal brakes.
Release parking brakes.
There is an issue with this, isn't there?
Release parking brakes.
Southwest 2361, Gate 6. Request pushback.
Release parking brakes.
Jesus freaking Christ.
61. Lindbergh ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Release parking brakes.
Start approved. Face east. Southwest 2361.
There's too much going on now.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, they are released, sweetheart. I don't know what your problem is.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Let's see if there's a keyboard version for this. And just completely break the immersion of the flight. Toggle parking brakes, control dot.
Release parking brakes.
It's not recognizing that I'm doing it, is it?
Release parking brakes.
Okay, sorry GSX, but your services are no longer required.
Southwest 2361. Request taxi.
Southwest 2361. Runway 27 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Runway 27 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo, Bravo 1, Southwest 2361.
Oh, how far back? I don't know. Can you not make a guess? Do you know, I think I've got a problem with my analog brakes. Let's see. I don't know how far we need to go back. Why do I have to work this out? I mean, what are we looking at here? We need to get to either this yellow line or that back one there. Okay, so let's go with... Oh yeah, I didn't... Oh, is it on again? No. What lever? What are you talking about, lever? Let's go with 20 meters and 90 degrees. Okay, so the brakes are not stuck. You're taking me the wrong...
5:30 at gate 22, request pushback and engine start. Alaska 5:30, Lindbergh ground, pushback and engine start approved.
How is left right and right left? How the hell did they manage that? I'm not gonna...
And engine start approved. Northeast.
I'm not gonna start the engines until...
Southwest 2361, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
Until I'm in position, I ain't starting any engines up.
Over to Tower 118.3, Southwest 2361.
I'm going to have to go on the discussion forums and find out if the parking brake actually is an issue with GSX, that it's not recognizing it on the aircraft. Because I turned the parking... I know the parking brake is a thing on this aircraft in that there's two different systems you can employ, but I have not found any documentation, not in the manuals. I can't find anything to tell me how to switch between one and the other. Okay. At least we're done. I guess I had to take that pin out, right? I'm just taking a guess there, but yeah. All right, let's fire up the engines, seeing as how we're pissing fuel on that AFMU.
Alaska 5:30, ready.
AFMU or APU? Yeah, APU. AFMU is Elite Dangerous, isn't it?
Alaska 5:30, runway 27 taxi via Bravo, Bravo 1. Runway 27 taxi via Bravo, Bravo 1, Alaska 5:30.
I'm going to have to test my analog brakes as we taxi. Make sure that we can stop the plane, otherwise when we land, I'm depending on auto brakes and reverse thrusters, and that's it. It should be enough, but still. Right, do we turn down the volume of BeyondATC a little bit? I'll turn it down just a tad. I don't want to miss any thing. What I tend to do is have it auto-respond after we've taken off, so that it doesn't overwhelm me when I'm trying to fly the plane. Same on the landing, and on the cruise and stuff, we'll take care of it. All right, so that engine is started. Okay, let's forget that. Right, so that switch should have flicked back, and it has. Okay, so we should get some heat blast coming out the back first. Oh! You've got to inject the fuel, Rusty, otherwise things don't happen. not even on half power yet. Keep going. Goes nice and quiet. All right. Where are we? Okay, we're up. Both engines are on. So, APU power can be gotten rid of. We go to engine power and we turn off the APU. We won't be needing the bleed anymore, and we're going to turn on the air conditioning, otherwise passengers die. And we turn on the taxi lights now because because we're on the taxiway. Alright, so let's get taxi to the runway and we're good to go. Oh. Right, flaps 5. We need to set the flaps, guys, so let's do that.
Alaska 530.
So it should come up on here. So 1, 2, and 5. And the auto brakes I will set as we're on the runway holding point.
SkyWest 3434.
Now I've got to get a place in the queue here.
SkyWest 3434, Lindbergh ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Pushback approved, face northeast, SkyWest 3434.
Lindbergh ground, request taxi to runway 27, Unicair 2627.
Unicair 2627, runway 27 taxi via Bravo, Bravo 1.
Okay. Roger, taxi to runway 27 via Bravo, Bravo 1, Unicair 2627. Okay, no orange lights.
Frontier Flight 2083, gate 15 taxi via Bravo.
Did you acknowledge that? Never mind Frontier Flight.
15 taxi via Bravo 5, Bravo.
Cheeky bastards. Alright, let's go. Right, give me a moment. We have a truck about to go through our plane. That's clever. Right, how are we doing on the brakes? They're all off. Yeah. God, I thought the cutoff switch had gone back down. Ah, right. Vámonos.
United 1640, Lindbergh ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
There's that Frontier plane, look.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
It's probably bugged. There's a plane taking off according to my graphics
3434.
on BeyondATC, and we saw it go. Right, pull the brakes, Rusty. Analog.
SkyWest 3434.
Oh, it stopped.
Taxi via Bravo, Bravo 1.
It stopped. We have working brakes.
27 taxi.
Oh, I had a bit of a headache to try and get those working on my joystick again. Remind me never to attempt a firmware update when you don't need one. Alright, so this is our Bravo taxiway then, and we're exiting at B1, which looks to be the very far end, which would make sense. So B6 we've just gone past. This next left-hander that you're seeing is Bravo 5. And we don't want that. It should actually say it somewhere, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it say... That says Bravo 7. Yeah. That says Bravo 7. No, according to BeyondATC, that's Bravo 5.
United 1640, request taxi to the active.
We are going a little bit quick here.
United 1640, runway 27 taxi via Bravo, Bravo 1.
There's lots of planes here, man. I'm taking a little frame rate hit.
Bravo 1, United 1640.
Alright, we have VNAV. I'm not going to bother with LNAV until we hit the runway, because it's probably not going to light up. If it doesn't, it'll light up in the air.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
That's the 7378 doing that, by the way. On taxiway. You're going to hear some strange call outs. On taxiway. On taxiway. I've been on taxiway for frickin' ages. There's San Diego there in the background. On taxiway. On taxiway. There's a song there, isn't there? Caution. On taxiway. On taxiway. Perhaps not. And you know that song, Run, 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 Run Away? Well, we just call it Runway instead. Right, so this is the Delta turnoff, which is the one I thought it was going to be, but it seems like it's not. It's the B1, which is here, just past the windsock there. And we're going to have to hold on the runway.
Unicare 2620.
There we go.
Contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3. Take care.
Oh. Roger, contact Lindbergh Tower on 118.3. Unicare 2627. Oh, I couldn't get it in because I was trying to turn the plane and keep the button pressed, but it's done it anyway. Alright, so now that we're at the runway holding point, I want to put the auto brakes on. And I know there's something else. I know there's something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, we're about to go on the runway, so we want the landing lights on. Wow, if I remember to do all the lights in sequence, that's unheard of. Lindbergh Tower, this is Unicare 2627 requesting departure from runway 27. Everything else checked.
Unicare 2627, Lindbergh Tower, wind 290 at 7, fly heading 270, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, she wants me to fly heading 270. Roger, fly heading 270, runway 27, Unicare 2627, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great flight.
I'm gonna try and do that. I really am.
Aircraft, be advised information idea now current. Altimeter 3003.
Okay, air pressure has changed.
Lindbergh Tower, Frontier Flight 20 on 79.
No, don't zoom out. Give me the new air pressure. There we go.
Frontier Flight 2179. Lindbergh Tower, continue.
Right, we've been given clearance, so there should be no planes coming in. There should be no planes going out. Well, not close to us, and there should be no planes coming towards us either.
On runway 27.
Correcto. Man, this steering's sensitive. Oh, we've got another United flight waiting for us. Okay.
To go. Runway 27.
Alright, dudes.
Skywest 3434.
Do we have LNAV now that we're on the flight path? Yes. Okay,
Hold short of 27.
That's it.
Traffic. Skywest 34.
I don't know what the terrain's like, but I'm going to put it on anyway, just in case. Is it kind of flat around here? No idea.
Wind 300 at 7. Runway 27 cleared to land. Runway 27 cleared to land. Frontier Flight.
Okay, we're stable. Let's go. I can feel a little bit of push to the right, so I'm having to correct for that. Oh, I love the sounds of these planes, man. Jeez, this is sounds good. And rotatey. Come on, push. God, I had to pull back a little bit there. Come on. And positive right, gear up. Okay, very cool.
Unicare 2627. Contact SoCal departure. See you.
Contact SoCal departure. Unicare 2627.
Flaps 2.
Have a good one. SoCal, Unicare 2627, 1,400.
Unicare 2627, SoCal departure. Radar contact. Cleared direct.
Flaps 1.
Resume to Zoo 3. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Cleared direct zoo. Resume the zoo 3. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Unicare 2627.
Just been cleared up to 15,000 feet.
Unicare 2627, maintain 230 knots.
Maintain 230 knots. Unicare 2627.
Yeah, that's because I'm overspeeding a little bit. Let's get the autopilot on and it can slow it down. Oh, that's flashed because VNAV's gone off. There we go. Right, so the plane needs to slow itself down to 230. I went a bit quick. Does it have it here though in the FMS to do that? Yeah, it does. 230 knots or below. So the plane should be trying to aim for that. And it is going down. Because we are going. You see, normally I'm used to just throttling back to climb position in the Phoenix, and I forget to do it in the Boeing. I forget to throttle back after we've taken off. Does it have a climb there? No. Yeah, you need full power to take off. It's the only time the engines are pushed on a plane is on takeoff, and then once you're climbing, you can pull the power back. But it's getting to 230 now. Perfect.
Southwest 1502.
All right. San Diego, it's been very nice. Where is it? Someone stole in San Diego, guys. Where's the runway? Oh. There she is. We're turning right around then. So yeah, here she is. 7378 MAX in flight. All the doors are still attached. And it hasn't fallen out of the sky yet. Lovely and quiet at the front, obviously, because we haven't got to the engine sound yet. I'd love to see some really good heat haze coming off the back here, but we're not getting any. I mean, it's there when you see it on the ground, but in the air it's just not there.
627. Contact Los Angeles Center.
See, these messages are for me.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.575, Unicare 2627.
Yeah, that's for me.
Los Angeles Center, Unicare 2627, through 13,000.
Now let's see if they give us the instruction to climb up to our cruising altitude. Because we're approaching 15,000. There you go, we've just got it.
Good day. Climb maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, Unicare 2627.
Okay, we're cleared up to the cruising altitude, which is just where we need to be. And they did it just in time as well, because we just hit the 15,000 there.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Unicare 2627.
Hold on. Right, so now that we're on autopilot and everything, I'm going to take off the auto respond until we're ready for landing and stuff.
644, descending via Olaptu, flight level 132.
Mexico, Aero Mexico. Okay.
Air Mexico.
Even with the accent.
Los Angeles Center. Roger.
What I don't think we have on here is like a map that shows where we are, or the route or anything like that. I don't think we got that on here.
27. Contact Los Angeles Center 128.15.
Roger, contact Los Angeles Center 128.15, Unicare 2627. Los Angeles Center, this is Unicare 2627, flight level 165 for 310.
Unicare 2627, Los Angeles Center. Roger.
Cool, alright. What's our altitude? 17,000. Right, landing lights off.
Flight level 306.
Come on. And the taxi light can go off.
Los Angeles Center.
And we're just about to bust through 18,000, so we're going to go to standard air pressure. Now, standard air pressure. That's the transition altitude, of course. Wow, I've done everything right so far. I haven't put a foot wrong. Which means the thing that's going to go wrong, because we know it will, is still to come. Yeah. Oh joy. Everything up here good? Cabin pressure? Yes, all working. See, if you fudge these numbers, the cabin pressure, yeah, I think it's to do with this. If you don't put these numbers in, it doesn't know how to set the pressure properly. And passengers asphyxiate. Jesus. There is not a cloud, man.
Los Angeles Center, American 2928, flight level 3.
I think we need to adjust this camera a little, just get it a bit further down and back so we can just...
American 2928, Los Angeles Center, radar contact.
That's better, isn't it? Is that snow or sand? It's not going to be snow, is it? Grey Holland, hey, how you doing, my man? Now that's a flight I should make, isn't it? From detritus to UK. That'd be a good flight. Right, don't want to see out the window anymore. And it's time for my... Is it going to do it? Oh no, I've just closed this blind. So, where do I need to go on here? Because... where do I need to go here? If I can just stand up. I think all of these should come down from here, so that's all fine. I've never actually looked in though. Oh, okay. Load limit 52 kilos. Wow, that's not bad, is it? 52 kilos. That can take a good thing. These are the life rafts up here, by the way.
Los Angeles Center, Sierra Pacific 708, descending via Arco 1.
It's noisy in this cabin now. Life raft, door must be closed and latched during taxi. And then further down the plane, it doesn't happen with all of them. You can close the blinds on all of the windows. Some of them do get closed automatically. There you go, there's a couple there.
Contact March approach, Sierra Pacific 708.
And then we've got the trays that come down and you can have your din-dins on them. And if we go to... Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. There's always a deterioration, isn't there? So if we go through here to the first class, because it actually says it there, so the trays are here. So that's kind of nice. That sits a lot better. You got a bit more leg room as well, and a nice little screen. Oh, did you see that? I didn't do that. Who changed this one? It must have been this dude, the invisible man here, who changed. He opened that one and closed that one. Okay. I didn't do it.
American 1884.
I didn't know it did that automatically. And then you've got the what it's, I think it's called the sky ceiling.
American 1884. Los Angeles.
This, I think it's called the sky ceiling from what I've gathered.
Climb to flight level 270. Continue climb to flight level 270. American 1884.
What's fed? 5 and 6, so it's for 2 seats.
Contact Los Angeles Center 1.
Nice kind of velour looking seats on this plane. It depends what plane you're on, depending on what colour the seats and stuff are.
650. Have a good day.
And I think it's United Airlines. I can't remember. I think it's United. They've got some gorgeous looking purple and gold pillows for the first class. Who's put a CD there? Anyway, what colour are the pillows here? No pillows?
Streamline MX-ray. Contact SoCal.
There's no pillows at all on this one. Oh, okay. Air Canada has... Oh, Air Canada might be the one with the purple. Yeah, I think Air Canada might be the one with the purple pillows, and then United has got... American Airways has got standard white pillows.
Los Angeles Center.
But United doesn't even give you any pillows at all.
Flight level 335.
Cheeky bastards. That's stingy, man.
Delta 2269. Los Angeles Center.
When you go into first day, they turn into life yachts. Oh, yeah. Might do. Yeah. And each person gets their own room with one of the stewardesses. Yeah, there it is. Door must be closed and latched during taxi. This doesn't open, by the way. And landing emergency equipment only, life raft. And it's got some number there which probably means something to somebody. It looks like he's sat in some kind of yoga position.
Los Angeles Center 0. Flight level 274.
So I believe if we go into drone camera, the detail on this plane externally is just immense. Like it's, oh, look at that. Like the detail is really good. Absolutely amazing. So you can see the blinds down on the windows, man. And you can also see the passengers in here too. Right, can you see them? Oh, there you go. So if we go inside, people are here. We do not have an empty seat on this plane at all. It should be completely full because it can only handle 178 passengers, and we've got 178, so there should not be an empty seat. It's weird, isn't it, how it does this? GSX is... I know that what happens is the moment... Let me just get through here. So the moment I close that door, the passengers should disappear from my, when I'm not in drone mode. They should disappear. And the reason they disappear is to save on graphic overhead, GPU stuff. Why is the plane slowing down? Oh, I know why. We must have reached the cruising altitude. Did you hear the engines back off? Have we reached 31? Yeah. That would explain that. Yeah, you heard the engines back off. Yeah, because it doesn't need to climb anymore, so it's just the auto throttle has just backed it all off. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so we better start getting some data in. First thing I want to know is the airport map for... Oh, let's go terminal charts, it'd be easier. And we want to go back on that, and we want Phoenix. Now, the only thing is, it gets this data from my Navigraph account, right? And I don't know, I haven't tried this yet, but the only chart it's showing me is the airport info. But okay, that's kind of weird, but it's enough for what I need. So we're landing on runway 8, ILS, thankfully. So runway 8 is over here, and that'll be 8 left. So there must be another one. Is it 8 left? Let me just check. No, 8. I was going to say, you can't have an 8 left without an 8 right. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Let's zoom in. And the inbound course is 078, which is only 2 degrees away from 8, isn't it? 80. It's supposed to be 80. But yeah, it's called runway 8 because it's 80 degrees, but it's not quite. A couple of degrees. Who cares? And this one's called runway 7. It's on the same thing. So, what else? They couldn't have 2 8s though. What they could have done, how come they, if they're all on the same 078, why didn't they have 8 left, 8 center, 8 right? Could they have done that? I don't know. Right, what's this show menu? Ooh. Oh, night mode. Awesome. That's great that they build that in. I prefer night mode anyway, regardless. Chart clip. Okay, let's go chart utilities. Use airports from SMF. Use chart clip from other EFB and nearest airports. Right, this touchpad is actually touch sensitive as well. I'm not even going to touch this right now. Nope. Edit clip. Again, I don't know, so I'm not even going to go there. Right, so the inbound course is 078, so we're going to set that now. Why not? And also here. Now I don't know at what point we're going to descend. I'm not going to put 100% faith into BeyondATC yet. But I know that the final altitude is 3,000, I think. Yeah.
American 2131.
Yeah, there's the runway. And the one before that, the constraint before that is 3,000. Or is it 4?
SoCal approach. American 21.
I'm convinced it's 3. Yeah. Yes, we're going 5,000 feet, then down to 4,000 for Jamil, and 3,000 at WhatsApp. So yeah, 3,000. So I would tend to put 3. Oops, that can come off. So I would tend to put 3,000 up here. Hold on. Yeah, I would tend to put 3,000 here. Let's see how quick this thing can go. But we're going to get told different altitudes by BeyondATC, but just in case it screws up, I want that there as a backup.
Los Angeles Center 126.35.
So then the plane knows to fly down to 3,000, obeying all the constraints on the way down, hooking up the glide slope, and that's it. The other thing we need to tell it is, if we go to the init ref and index, we've got the approach, and we want to confirm that we will be landing at flaps 30, and that'll be our VREF speed. So I'm going to put that in the scratch pad and confirm it there.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
And the only other thing I haven't put in for the landing is the decision altitude, which is 1368, and that should appear, oh, I don't know. Where does it appear? Here? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I need to get to 1368, which is 250 feet above the airport runway, which is 1116. Oops. Sugar, I went too far there. So 1368. Okay, so the decision altitude is in. The ILS frequency is 111.75. So let's get that in. Oh. This is not what I want to see. Thank you. It had VORs on both. Freaked me out there. Right. 111.75, and if we switch that around, So this will be our ILS frequency for the thing. I am maybe putting all of this in a little bit too early, but at least all the destination data is in the plane, ready to go. So it knows what it's doing on the way down. The only thing I can't seem to frickin' get is the wind information. And I don't know why. It's not even here on, I've seen it here on the waypoints. There's a thing here and it says wind REQ. No. Yeah, I don't know. I've been through all the frickin' pages and I can't find. This is the VNAV page. There's 3 pages of that. Oh! Oh! Now wait a minute. On the VNAV page, page 3, is that forecast there before we take off so we get the climb winds? Because all I can do now is request the descent winds. We can't do the climb winds anymore. It's redundant. Well, hell. VNAV page 3. Okay. Commit to memory, Rusty. This is just so the plane will know how the winds are and it will correct its descent based on the winds. Thank you. Jesus frickin' hell.
Southwest 2361. Contact Los Angeles Center 13.
So next time I'm on the ground, ready to do a flight, I'm going to check the VNAV 3rd page. Yeah, that's, you see, this is the climb phase, and then economy, cruise, and then we got the descent. But I wonder if the forecast is also on the climb page. That's blank now, because of course we've gone past it. Well, oh, look at these lines, man. What causes these? Oh, that's some tiling going on there. I wonder if it's really like that. Or if it's just the photogrammetry or whatever you want to call it. I haven't seen a cloud yet. Nope. Literally not a cloud in the sky. Oh. Oh, you bastards. Oh, you bastards. Roger, expect Hydra 1, runway 26, Unicare 2627. We've got a different runway to come in on. You bastards. Runway 26. Okay, we have to change it. Ah! Right, arriving on runway ILS 26. He said via Hydra as well, didn't he? I have no idea what the transition is going to be.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65, Alaska 530, see you.
I'm going to have to go into SimBrief and see what it gives me. Oh, I hate this. Unless I'm looking at the charts, I don't know what the stars are going to be. But
2627, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
yeah, you're going to have to respond for me.
Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65, Unicare 2627.
Okay, generate.
Los Angeles Center, Unicare 2627, flight level 310.
Okay, so it's hogs. Okay, so we're now arriving on runway 26. Ugh. So now that's going to change things.
SkyWest 3766, contact Los Angeles.
Oh great, now we've got a vector. I mean, we were fine. We were doing just fine. What's the final? 3000 still. Okay.
Have a good one.
We have to manually vector then. Alright, we'll do that. So let's step through the flight plan. It looks like we're fine until here.
27. Descend via Hyder 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor landing runway 26. Altimeter 300.
Descend via Hydra arrival.
Descend via Hyder 1 arrival. Phoenix Sky Harbor landing runway 26. Altimeter 3000. Unicare 2627.
Are you asking me to descend?
United 2657. Contact Albuquerque Center 252.
Descend via Hydra arrival. Now?
Contact Albuquerque Center 2525, United 2657.
Alright, I'm gonna need a bigger range than this. This is not good. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so this is... We're going to go up here and then we're going to vector around and come in. Because we're coming in from the other side now. Because I guess the winds have changed.
Contact Los Angeles Center 12.
Alright. Okay, done. Legs.
Contact Los Angeles Center 128.15, United 1371. Have a good day.
We are supposed to be descending.
0, turn left. Heading 290. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Why hasn't the plane started descending?
Heading 290, descend, maintain 7,000 feet.
I knew we'd get a screwed up flight.
Unicare 2627. Contact Albuquerque Center 125.25. Have a good one.
Contact Albuquerque Center 125.25. Unicare 2627. Have a good day.
Okay, now she's going.
Albuquerque Center, Unicare 2627. Descending via Hyder 1, flight level 309er.
What the hell took you so long?
Unicare 2627. Albuquerque Center. Roger.
Now, where is the flight path versus me? This? According to this, then we're on... If that's what that is... Because normally I'm used to a little green ball or a gauge here. And we don't have it. Yep, this is it. So we're below flight path. Okay. I thought we were late descending.
Delta 894. Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
Yeah. So again, just in case you don't know, that's the angle of attack there. Normally about 3 degrees, but it's doing 2.6 now, which is taking it a little easy. So the white line here is us, and the purple triangle is the ideal descent path. If we go below it, it's cool. If we're above it, then we're too high. So it looks like we're okay.
American 2928.
It's weird though, the Boeings I'm normally used to flying is as soon as it hits top of descent,
American 29.
it will descend on its own. It could be that because we changed the runway, the incoming runway, that it probably messed that up a little bit. Why is it asking for drag? This looks fine here. Is it to cool off the speed? Anyway, I just want to change the air pressure just for a sec. It's just going to mess things up a little. Yeah. Because I believe the air pressure is 3000 coming in. I heard him say that. Man. The thing about flight simming is there's a lot to think about. Especially when you've got ATC running and stuff. Is this different now? Are we the triangle? We shouldn't be the triangle, we should be the line. So it means we're slightly above. enable next altitude. Yeah, you see, because we messed that up. The plane didn't start descending. I wish it had given me the new runway earlier. I'm just going to keep the slats open. I'm going to keep the plane. Yeah. Oh, while we're here, I don't know if we can do this. I want to see if there's any detail there. Now they got some detail on this. Yep. Are we back on target? It looks like it. I'll take the drag off then and see. So we need to be 15,000 or above by the time we get to Hydra, and we're currently 21.6 and Hydra is there 20 miles away, so we've got to lose, well, we can be above it, but I'd rather be on it. So we've got to lose 6,000 feet within the next 20 miles. All the drag is doing is just slowing the plane down, just to help it drop a little, I guess. You can hear the extra drag. Like, if you go here, and if I take the slats off, see if you can hear the difference. Now I'm going to put them on again. Do you guys pick up that rumble from the extra air turbulence? The only way I can get closer to flying the real thing is to fly the real thing. Oh, you don't hear it? You might need to have headphones on or something. What about in the cockpit? If I take the drag off in the cockpit, hold on. Let's. Do you not hear it more calmer? As soon as I took the drag off, we started going above the flight plan. Yeah, a little. Yeah, it is. It's just a little. Although I hear it more in the cabin, but that's because that's where the air turbulence is. It's right next to the wing. Okay, so it's on the wing. So we're just 5.5 miles out, and we need to drop another 4,000 feet. It doesn't matter, as long as we make 9,000 by Chavo, we're okay here. We can be 15 or above, we can be 11 or above.
American 1884, descending via Hydra 1, flight level 2.
So I'm just going to keep the drag on to make up for some of the thing we lost. We're about to turn to the right now.
American 1884, Albuquerque Center, roger.
We should be turning right any moment. There it is.
Albuquerque Center.
I don't even know if we're going to make it. Oh yeah, of course we're going to make it. Because we have to vector manually, don't we? Right, so we're going to run parallel to the runway, and then we vector, do a U-turn round. So basically, I can decide not to turn the plane round until I'm happy that we're at the correct altitude. I can just do that. So yeah, I think we're good. Now I know we're not supposed to press approach until after we get IFR clearance and stuff like that. But again, I'm not trusting it down to BeyondATC to time it. So what I'll do is I will arm the approach mode when I want to, when I feel comfortable about it. Yeah, so this is the runway right down here. So we're going to be going all the way up here. And then, well, we don't have to go that far. We can just there's the broken line there. So anytime we go past it, I can turn the plane around. What speed are we doing? 250. And the flaps at 250 or below, we can actually go down to flaps 5. So I could add some extra drag once we get under 250, because we are above at the moment. Oh, there's the thing.
Unicare 2627. Contact Phoenix approach 128.
Okay, we're at 250, which is kind of where the plane needs to be.
Unicare 2627.
It's
Have a good day.
We're not allowed to exceed 250 under 10,000 feet.
Phoenix, Unicare 2627, 16,400 with information whiskey.
Oh, information whiskey. How the hell was I supposed to know that?
Altimeter 3000, expect the visual approach runway 26, Unicare 2627.
Okay.
Lead Juarez heading 005. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 26, Skywest 327.
Okay, so we're cleared for, well, it says expect radar vectors visual approach. Yeah.
Turn left, heading 3.
Actually, that wasn't for us, was it? Yeah, 26 is the active runway. Where's ours? Yeah, expect the visual approach runway 26.
Heading 005, descend maintain 6,000. Altimeter 30.
Okay, looks like we're getting onto the profile now. Yeah, I prefer to look at this one.
Southwest 1702, 3,200.
Is this not relating to how accurate our GPS is or something like that? Is that what that number is? Because it does, or is it on the Phoenix? It tells you the accuracy of the GPS currently, and if it's outside of a certain range, then you can't rely on it. I don't think you're allowed to do anything like a ILS approach. Well, not with the autopilot. Yeah, we're still getting above it, look. It's just a little bit above. The speed's not going to drop down for a little while. At Chavo, it needs to reach 210 and 9,000, and these are in capital numbers, like capital letters. These are in big numbers. You see, these are small ones. So the big ones are constraints that you have to meet. So at Chavo, we need to be at 9,000 feet with the plane slowing down to 210. I'm going to try. It might beep at me. I'm going to put flaps 1. It might beep. Okay, no, it's dropped a little speed off. And here comes, this is our limit now. 250 is the limit, so that line will stop at the 250. There we go. Okay, so now we're slowing up quite a bit. So I'm going to go flaps 2. I just want the plane slowed down.
Field in sight, Skywest 3270.
Got the glide slope appearing here and the localizer there. That's because we're parallel with the runway, which is, I believe that. It's not quite coming on the screen yet, but I think that's our runway. Yep, RW26. Now, can we put a range ring around it? So it's... Oh, that's fix info. Yeah. RW runway 26. Is it 5? Is that how you do it?
Turn left, heading tree 5.
Oh.
3247.
So it's range and distance, right? Yeah. Not range and distance. It's the fix.
Maintain 6000. Altimeter 3000. Skywest 3247.
Let's try that. Okay, awesome. So radial is, oh, I don't know. Is it? Did you just put 5 there? -5. Okay, have we got a? There you go. So now we've got a 5-mile ring around the airport. So once I get there, it's wheels down.
Contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
We look to be all right on the profile. So yeah, just drawing a little ring around there, so that when I'm on the approach and I get to the green ring, the 5-mile marker, I can go wheels down. And yeah, we should be okay. All right. Okay. Back to the legs. How are we doing? So the runway is just, where are we? So the runway's over there somewhere. I don't know if it's visual yet. Not totally.
Heading 090, intercept the 26 localizer. Descend, maintain 4,100 feet.
Okay.
Skywest 3247.
Learning, guys. Learning.
Turn left, heading 350.
So yeah, you can put these range rings around any waypoint, and you can do it at any distance you want. Well, as you can see, it says there, this is a 5-mile ring. And I've put it right on the frickin' middle of the runway. Okay, so it looks like we're at the I'm gonna bring the flaps in at the moment, just for now.
Field in sight. Skywest
And immediately we're higher. We're still running drag. The plane's compensating now.
approach 26. Skywest 3247.
Flaps are in movement. There we go. The flaps are in. Okay. Can I take off the drag now? It's been on there quite a while. Right, 9,000 at Chavo. We've got 800 feet to go in the next 4 miles. And according to this... Oh, come on, don't go back up again.
Contact Tower 120.9er, Skywest 3283. Bye-bye.
There it is. There she blows. Okay. I am going to get the flaps down to 5. And then we're going to drop to 15, and then we're going to drop to 30. Oh boy. It looks like, for now, it's not going to last very long, but for now, we're being left alone by BeyondATC. But that's not going to last. Alright, so this is little turn here is going to put us parallel with the runway. There you go, perfectly parallel with it. And now we just fly this vector until I'm good and bloody ready. Right, so we're at Chavo and we made it. It says enable next altitude.
Skywest 3247.
Don't worry about it, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just telling me it can't make 7,000 at is it Lemo? So we have flaps 5 in, so flaps 10 and 15. 15 can be engaged under 200 knots, 10 is 210, which is here. So we could engage the next set of flaps. It is going to make that altitude. We are going to make that easily. We're easily going to hit 7, aren't we?
Lead Lemo heading 065. Expect radar vectors for visual approach.
Ooh, that was...
26, Unicare 2627.
Okay. That was a message for us, but it didn't play out. Heading 065 it wants me to turn to. Yeah. The problem is...
Phoenix, American 1884.
Yeah.
16,900 with information X-ray.
It wants me to turn already towards the runway. I
Turn
don't
left, heading 070, Unicare 2627.
you see. But I want to keep going until we can turn round onto Jagle.
Turn left, heading 065. Descend and maintain 5,000. Altimeter 29907, Unicare 2627.
I'm not making the turn, sorry. I don't think we'd land if we did it now. If I turned here, right, we would land up here. And we're already at 6,800 feet. I'd have to lose 5,000 feet. No. No. Sorry. I ain't doing it. So we're at 2.6 degrees descent rate. Yeah, just keep flying parallel to it and then I'll do the U-turn around. Yeah, we'll be good, I do want to get at least parallel with Jagle though, so we can at least hook onto that. I don't think I need the terrain, do I? Mind you, there's some mountains up there, but I don't plan on going that far. So I'm going to turn the terrain off. Look up the airports on. Oh, there is a few airports around us. Is the weather working on this? Well, I don't know. I'll have to wait for it to rain, I guess. Okay, so we're coming parallel with Jagle now. I could force this plane down faster. What do we need at Jagle? 4,000. I might ask this plane if it wouldn't mind descending just a little bit frigging quicker.
Turn left, heading 330, intercept the 26 localizer. Descend, maintain 3,900, Unicare 2627.
Okay, I want you to descend faster, please. What's our flaps? Did we go to 10? No. That's gonna scream. No, it isn't. Okay. I thought it was gonna have a little wobbly there, but it's fine. Okay, now we are below altitude. Okay, I'm going to be turning the plane any moment. I think once I make 5,000, we should be okay to turn. He says guessing. Okay, let's do the turn then. Right, so Jagle. Oh, what the hell? This is not working the way I'm used to it working. Why have you gone to route 2, man? So Jagle. How do we get it at the top?
Phoenix,
Southwest 1751. Good day. 1-12,600 with information X-ray.
What the hell? Normally you just press it.
29er 7. Expect the ILS runway 26. Southwest.
In the name of Jesus.
2500.
Phoenix, American 1634.
We need to, okay.
200 feet. Cleared direct turbo. Refilm the Fort 1. Climb maintain 17,000. American 1634.
Yeah, we need these back again. All right, I don't know how to fly this plane anymore. This is so different from the PMDG. This is so freaking different. Normally you just click that. Oh, okay, I've got it. There we go. Right, can we have the VNAV and the LNAV back? Thank you.
Maintain flight level 190, Air Canada 1288 Heavy.
Approaching minimums.
For God's sake.
Minimums.
Right. Yeah, screw all your little things. We're good. Alright. I think I'm happy, but I don't know. Yes, of course, you have to... I forgot how to do it.
Reduce speed to 230 knots. American 1634.
Yeah, so you program this in, and then you punch the top one, and then you execute. It's not like the Phoenix where it just is. It's just got a direct button, and you can just hit direct, and it will just go to the waypoint that you select. It doesn't do that here. Right, so how far are we out? Well, we're not even near the 5-mile marker yet, so we're running very low altitude wise, because it took me this, I wanted to turn, so I was about here. I wasted all this time trying to figure out how to turn the friggin' plane round. So what else have we got? Radio 1368, yeah, everything seems to be okay. Oh. Right, landing lights. Taxi light. I didn't even allow the passengers to take their seatbelts off. Actually I did, because it's on auto, didn't I? Yeah, so it should be fine.
4,400.
Right, there's the 5-mile marker. Oh, jeez, man.
Altimeter 29er 7. Expect the visual approach runway 26. November 785 Whiskey.
Okay, we should be good from here.
Contact tower.
It's like trying to figure out all these little puzzles along the way. And then it makes me wonder, is the next flight going to be like this? I think if we hadn't got a change of arrival runway, we would have been fine.
Unicair 2627, field in sight.
Because the flight path we had initially, the flight plan we had initially was perfect.
Unicair 2627.
Okay, cleared. Oh, you hear some of these sounds. It's not reading some of the messages out.
With information X-ray.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to Jagle, and we're going to drop the flaps to 25, and then when we get to the 5-mile marker, wheels down, flaps 30, and configured for the landing.
Phoenix, American 1388 Heavy, 1,009.
Is that me? I don't know what that is. Oh, because we're dropping under 3,000.
Clear direct to TAC. Listen to Book 1. Climb and maintain flight level 180. American 1388 Heavy.
We did do the approach, didn't we? I could have sworn we did. Hello, we'll see.
1,000.
Give me just a sec, mate. We are quite a way out. We need to do a little tiny turn to get right onto the runway. We're not quite...
American 2239, 13,000 feet with information X-ray.
Oh, truck sim as well. So
Altimeter 290.
I wanted to do a thing where it mixes
5 left, American 2239.
truck sim with flight sim. You have a truck taking a parcel to the airport, and then you switch to flight sim and fly the parcel to wherever it's going. And better with a freight plane if you have. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. What are we coming in on? Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. This sucks ass, man. I forgot to change the inbound course. Jesus, what am I doing? Not that it matters. We've already got the... Have we picked up the... No. I'm twiddling the wrong fucking buttons.
Over to tower 120.9er, Unicare 2627.
Yeah, there's messages getting missing, guys, on BeyondATC.
Phoenix Tower, Unicare 2627, visual runway 26.
Okay, that actually didn't go missing.
Unicare 2627, Phoenix Tower, continue.
Okay, Jaggle, so we're going down to flaps 25.
2627.
Drop off a bit more speed. The localizer is right there, and the glide slope, well, we're too much below it. Glide slope's up here, so I'm waiting for it to come in. It's not going to do it, is it? We're so far below the glide slope. It's literally not going to do it.
1,000.
What am I clicking that for? I'm hoping that this is going to kick down, but it's not. Yeah, I know. I'm just pissing about here. The closer we get, that should just start coming right down. And I think we're too freaking close already.
1,000.
Right, we don't have any vertical navigation, so this plane is not going to... The plane's not going to put itself down.
Runway 26 cleared to land, Unicare 2627.
Or am I wrong? Is the glide slope picked up? It can't be, because the diamond is not where it needs to be. I'm going to see what it does. Okay, the purple is coming in. How are we going to lose 600 feet here? I've got my finger ready to disengage, but...
Approaching 26.
Glide slow.
Oh, we're good. We got it. Man,
Glide slow.
Traffic.
I've got a good mind to let it auto land.
$400. Glide slow. 300. Glide slow.
Do I have to?
200.
I've got to press twice on the.
Glide slow.
See that it was dipping down too quickly.
100. Glide slow.
the autopilot was bringing it down a little bit too
Glide slow.
much.
Glide slow.
Oh, fuck off.
50. 40. Glide slow. 30.
Phoenix Tower,
20.
Southwest
10.
1751, ILS runway 26.
I haven't set the auto brakes yet.
Southwest 1751, Phoenix Tower, continue.
Logo, Southwest 1751.
Yeah, you've got to disable the autopilot twice, otherwise you get that where.
Exit left at Bravo 4.
Exit left at Bravo for Unicare 2627.
That's fine. That's fine. That's just telling me auto throttle. That's fine. The auto throttle disengages once you land anyway. Well, that was a bit of a shaky landing. Because the way that shaky landing began was because we've got a plane coming in behind us or taking off. What the hell? It's going to come right past us because our exit's the next one. This one. There's going to be a plane coming through ours now, so get ready for that. So we were descending there, and the autopilot, I don't know, as soon as I took it off autopilot,
Southwest 17.
right, I didn't really
Runway 26.
pitch up or down, I just kept it as it was, and
26 cleared to land.
it was coming in,
51.
the pitch was coming in too much. Hold on. Yeah, we were coming, it was coming down too quickly. And so I had to try and deal with that. And while I was trying to deal with that, I got blown a little bit off course. Right, it set expect gate B9.
Aviator 17, Phoenix Tower, continue.
Right. Okay. Right, it says expect gate 9. Sure. There should now be a prompt on BeyondATC to say guide me to gate B9. It should say that, and it isn't giving me that prompt.
Phoenix Tower, American 1884.
So,
Visual runway 25 left.
maybe I need to go past the thing here.
American 1884, Phoenix Tower, wind variable, runway 25 left cleared to land.
Runway 25 left cleared to land. American 1884.
I think I have to go this way.
Unicare 2627.
There we go.
Contact ground 1 tree.
Have to go past the threshold.
Ground 132.55, Unicare 26.
Are the flaps in? Who knows?
Spirit Wings 2903, Phoenix ground. Pushback approved. Face east. Pushback and engine start.
I can't ask for where the gate is until the other planes have stopped chattering. So I have to wait.
1147. Contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
Contact Tower 120.9er, American 1147. See you.
Got it.
Unicare 2627. Request taxi to allocated gate.
Unicare 2627. Gate Bravo 9er taxi via Bravo 4 Bravo. Charlie 11 Charlie, November.
Let's go.
Gate Bravo 9er.
Well, at least we got it down.
Bravo. Charlie 11 Charlie, November. Unicare 26.
It's not my worst landing ever. And it's my first flight in this anyway.
1751. Gate Charlie 2 taxi via Bravo 4 Bravo.
So I've got plenty of excuses I can use. And of course, we were getting flashing rectangles here, flashing borders, and that's, I think, because I didn't have the course for the runway set in. Because we changed, ATC gave me a different landing runway, and I didn't change the course.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
2903, runway 25
Well, I'm on taxiway, but are you saying caution because something else is?
10, Foxtrot 10,
I don't know.
Golf 8.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway. Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
25 left taxi via
Sure, that's not annoying.
Echo 10, Foxtrot 10, Foxtrot Golf 8.
Do we have a TCAS system here we can turn off?
2903.
We've got the transponder here. If I turn that off, BATC will probably have a whinge at me. So I better leave it. Ah, hold on. Okay, just checking something. Well, welcome to Phoenix. Whew, by the time I get to Phoenix, oh, we got another plane coming up behind us. Same deal. See, they're not trained to wait. See, if I stop. Oh, well done. Whoa, wow. So what happened to that little plane then? Okay, so the Southwest is waiting for us. Okay. So this is the Bravo taxiway, so we're just going to continue down here until we get to our place.
Spirit Wings 2903, cross runway 25 right at Echo 10. Continue taxi via Echo 10, Foxtrot 10, Foxtrot, Golf 8. Hold short runway 25 right.
In the phonetic alphabet, are there only two dances? Foxtrot and tango.
5 right at Echo 10.
Samba.
Taxi via Echo
Samba, samba, foxtrot.
10, Foxtrot, Golf 8. Hold short runway 25 right. Spirit Wings 2903.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. I've not been here. I mean, in FSX, this is the starting airport, but it doesn't look like an airport. It just looks like a piece of field.
Echo 4, Echo, Tango,
But I'm pretty sure it starts at Sky Harbor. Jazz hands, yeah. Waltz. This is Waltz, Tango, Foxtrot.
Echo 4, Echo, Tango, Bravo, Charlie Niner, Charlie, Kilo, American 1884.
I should be on the... Whoa, 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 did you say November? I mean, yeah, this is correct. Did it say November in the instructions? Oh, I've got to scroll up. Yes, it did. Okay, good. We're on the right path. So our gate is... I wouldn't have had... If I could have scrolled round immediately, I wouldn't have had to stop the plane. Okay.
Southwest 1751. Hold position for traffic.
So we're on B9, which is the turnoff right here. There's a plane there. And the third-party airport that we're using classes this as B24.
Foxtrot 4.
So I'm just gonna grab.
Bravo.
Yeah. So the assignments don't comply, then they don't agree. So maybe this third-party airport just needs an update, or it's just not correct. So we're going to go in the next one. Oh, my fault. My fault, guys. Jeez, what am I doing? My brain is not working today, is it? Okay. Sorry, I was blaming the airport there, when it's actually my fault, like usual. We've gone past B9 and it's on the right hand side. It's because I'm looking at the ground map, if you want to call it that, why not? I'm looking at it upside down kind of thing. So my plane's pointing the right way, but on the map it's pointing backwards. And I didn't compensate for left being right and right being left. So there's B9.
Gate Alpha 8 taxi via Golf 2 Foxtrot 4 Echo 4.
Okay, so the airport is correct.
Bravo. Charlie 9er Charlie Kilo American 2239.
Oh, these brakes, oh man, they're vicious. This jetway is super freaking close. What I don't know, I'm just gonna put the handbrake on. You have to bear with me, guys, because I want to do this right. Are we moving? I mean, we're already out of phase. We're not straight. Oh, you're not going to mark it? Oh, brilliant. That should say, one of them should say Airbus, one should be Boeing. No, no markings. It's just going to be pure guesswork.
Aviator 17 ran 5 like taxi via Bravo 4 Bravo.
Okay, I have to come back into the cockpit to confirm the handbrake. And it is a handbrake. I'm calling it a handbrake because it's a brake that gets operated by my hand. Let's see if we can straighten this up.
American 237, gate 10, request pushback and engine start.
I can't, if I go any further forward, that jetway's going nowhere.
American 237, Phoenix ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. American 237.
I'll answer your messages in a sec, guys. Hold on, because I'm getting a bit overwhelmed here.
SkyWest 4841. Exit right at Gulf.
I've got plenty of things to do still. Right, I'm not going to go with the APU like people do because I've already gone past the taxi phase, so there's absolutely zero point in doing that. Let's see if this is going to work. Got the chocks, we've got the handbrake on. See, this is what I don't understand from iFly. And this is why iFly are not PMDG or Phoenix. How do you get a green signal here to say yes, the ground power is verified and connected, and not have the ground power there? How do you do that? The actual reality of events is not coinciding with what's on the pad. And ground power is not available. So that's a bug, man, that needs sorting out. And it's doubly frustrating in the fact that I actually played with this before, and it has actually worked in the past. So I don't know what conditions need to be set. Handbrake needs to be on. It is. Chocks are on the wheels. I mean, it's yeah, they are. They're there. You see, I thought they were. I can't even confirm that now. No. Right, so the EFB is saying things that are not true. So this is something they're really going to have to get sorted out. And also I don't know how I'm going to feel about the new Boeing 737 PMDG update either, because they've changed things now where switches and levers and items will not work unless Boeing guidelines are met on the plane. So, you know, where I've been able to put something on or off before, I might not be able to if it's not allowed in the official Boeing pilot guidelines and airplane systems. If it's, yeah, I can't explain it because I'm not a pilot, so I don't know how to explain it in the pilot's terms. But unless you're obeying the actual rules of, you know, the plane systems, it won't engage the systems that you ask for. So how much of a hassle that's going to be remains to be seen. So I'm looking forward to the update in a way, but in some ways I've got some trepidation there because I don't know what to expect. Now maybe the ground power doesn't attach while the engines are on, but if that is the case, the EFB has to reflect that and not allow me to select it. It has to. You can't have this. Is discorrelation a word? Yeah, well, you can't have that. Yeah. I mean, iFly are not new to the game. They're not new to flight simulation. So these are basic things that they should think about, but let's see if it gets fixed. Okay, so now that we've got that on, we can turn the engines off. Now, no ground power. Let's take the chocks away because they're not really there. Go back in. Doesn't make sense, does it? And it says here, page 1 to 4. If anyone knows how to get to any more pages, is it this? Probably this. Is that lit up because it's on?
Deboarding requested.
It's deboarding, not deboarding. I don't get this. I can understand that the ground power won't connect until the chocks are under the wheels. That's fine. But if I put the chocks on, does it actually happen? No. Why? What criteria is not being met? that this is not doing it, or is it a bug? What's that gonna do? Oh, do I have to press set? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh, give me a fucking break. Cockpit, please, you prick. Okay. Oh man. Okay, here's a little suggestion for you guys at iFly. Let's have dark green ticks and dark green diamonds for things that are armed but not set. And then the moment you press set, then they light up at full brightness. How about that? Because this is giving me the idea that this is, you know, I don't know. It gives you the impression that it's set and going. Right, this guy's got a shit job, so we'll let him get on with it. Fucking Jesus. Yes, I can see it. Chock's away. Milk chock or plain chock? Alright, so not a bug then. Just unintuitive. Right, so I just hope this pipe doesn't come off while we're looking at this, because this is literally the shit and piss pipe. Waste. What? Waste sensors fouled. Ugh. Yeah, they probably might be. Wow, the frame rates, man. Woo! There's a lot going on though. We've got a busy frickin' airport here. We've got a complicated airport. Look at the frame rates. You just have to deal with it. And we've got I don't know how many planes. There used to be a couple here. And okay, it's a bit better up here. So I'm taking it that that's Phoenix over there then. It's a big airport this, eh? Jeez. So we came in on this runway here. So we came in from over there because that was the mountains I said I wasn't going to go to. So we landed on runway 26. We would have landed coming the other way, on runway 8, which is at the other end of that runway. But I guess the wind must have changed. Right, so these guys are here are all waiting for the United plane, or American plane, is it? American. He's probably radioing in for clearance and all that palaver. But I'm not getting any... Oh, I turned the radio off, didn't I? Yeah, so we're not getting any chatter. So he'll get clearance as soon as there's no planes coming in or out. And then when he goes, I don't know who's next. What do you reckon, guys? Southwest will be next, or I think it's this guy, right? The private jet would have to go, and then the Southwest, yeah? I've noticed a couple of erratic plane movements though, so I hope they sort that out. Man, is he having to wait this long to get cleared? Do you have a plane coming in? Usually that's the only reason why they have to wait. There's a plane over there, but it's not coming here. Oh, is that one coming in on the other side? I don't know, what is that? No, it's not a plane, okay. I don't know why he's being held here. I know that last time BeyondATC kept me here, I had to wait quite a while, and then all of a sudden this plane turned up. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a road, okay. Just trying to go towards this white thing and see what the hell it is. Oh, it is a plane. What are you fucking talking about? What aircraft? The drone? My plane was stood still with the brakes on. It hasn't moved. What are you talking about? And it won't let me go back into that instance now. There was a plane coming in, that's why that... I wanted to see that plane land, and then the rest of the planes move. The only way I can fix this warning is to actually take off damage, so that the plane can never be damaged. Because this is twice it's happened to me now. This sucks, man. That is shit. What do you mean, do I want to continue? What fucking choice have I got? Because if I say no, I'm here. I've got to restart. Oh, jeez. I can't believe that. I've never seen that happen using a drone. Come on then, what was the object that I collided with? Because the drone is not my aircraft. You have to differentiate between the two things, boy. Oh, God. One day, it's going to happen. I'm going to actually get a live stream that's going to go from start to finish and just not be having anything happen to it. But which game can I play where it'll do that? I mean, this is the most complex sim stroke game, you know, to categorize everything that I do put out. This is the most complex. I don't want to say sim because I want to, out of all the content I do on every title that I've ever put out there, this is the most complicated, complex thing by a mile. You're on your toes the whole time. You can't turn your brain off at any point. And so the likelihood of something going wrong is the most here. The likelihood is absolutely at its critical here. But to have it happen through something like that, I wonder if I've got a United... I don't think so. I'll have to have a look through flightsim.to. There's a United livery, and I don't know if it's an old version or a new version or what, but this globe on the back is yellow. I haven't downloaded any liveries for this yet, at all. All the ones you see here are the ones that come with the plane. They all say 178 seat, but I can't see, there's no other version. So what are you talking about? They're all 178 seaters. Hmm. Well, I guess that's prematurely ended that then. I wanted to see those planes take off, and mind you, to be fair, I only needed to shut the plane down afterwards. But what the hell did it crash with? We didn't collide with a damn thing. Now, where's it going to be? Assistance options? See, I've got all this stuff set to hard. Unless I've got some things turned off, in which case they've got to custom. But yeah, aircraft systems, everything's on like maximum. So this damage thing, we've got it all enabled. I'll have to turn it all off. Actually, no, we just have to turn off this top one. There we go. Aircraft stress, obviously, if I'm piloting the plane and I bank it too hard, and it starts giving me that bank angle. If I put it through too much stress, the flight ends. It's a shame it does that as well. It should say it should have pop a message up on a you know on an oh, I can't fucking say that. It should pop a message up on an unobtrusive part of the screen, right? So it's not in your face, and just say stress limits reached, or reaching stress limits or something, and it gives you a chance to correct that rather than, and if you don't, then it goes to the black screen and says flight over, restart. Otherwise, just let me have a chance to fix it. If I'm if I'm over throttling or something and I'm putting stress on the engines, pop something up on the screen to let me know, or give me the option to have that warning. You know, you are stressing your engines. Because what I don't like is that you're on a flight and you just make a little mistake somewhere, put a little bit too much stress, and your entire flight that you've probably spent hours on just ends, and there's no way back. And I don't like that. So crash damage is what we just encountered, so I'm turning that off. The aircraft stress and the icing effects, that's fine. I don't know why that counts as a failure or damage, but there you go. And as for icing effects, I think the only place I know of where that's going to happen is Russia. But what's that place, guys, that's really, 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 really cold? Where if you throw a kettle of boiling water into the air, it freezes immediately. Let me guess. Yakutsk. I don't know. Stupid name. Yakutsk. So I don't know where the nearest airport is to that. Lowest temperature recorded was -64. That's the kind of shit you see on Elite Dangerous Planet. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can get airport. See if there's an airport there. Oh, it does have one. I don't think, is it an international? It's got one runway. An older runway serves as a parking area for disused aircraft. Okay, give me the ICAO number, name, article, thing, whatever it's called. Passenger airlines. There's an actual airline called iFly. Great, I'm on the Wikipedia page for this airport, and oh, okay, I've got it. Right, so let's change to. I will change the day and everything. No, let's go. Let's little Cessna 172 out. That'll do. And the departure airport is Yakasuka. So it's U-E-E-E. And I don't know, plonk me where the small planes go. There we go, parking, there you go. I don't know what the current temperature is, but we'll find out. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It can't be. Can it? Is Russia's time zone? I know it's a big place, but is the time zone, is it really? Wow. 7 o'clock in the morning? It's... Whoa.
You need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes.
Oh, this is
You need to set
wonderful.
parking brakes to request. You need to set 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 parking brakes to request ground services.
Yeah, why did it take...
Set parking brakes to request ground services. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services. You need to set parking brakes to request...
Do you get the feeling there's a little tiny bug somewhere, guys?
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
It's minus
Set
15.
parking brakes to request ground services. You need to set parking brakes to
Yes,
request ground
yes.
services.
Shush, woman, shush.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Happy? I don't even want ground services. See, that should... I'm hoping that there is a setting in GSX where this dialogue doesn't auto pop up. It's up. The parking brake is... It's set. It's not now. But I don't want ground services. You understand? Right. I'm not getting any icing effect on the windows. I don't know what temperature it has to be, though. There's certain temperatures where it won't do it. That's not annoying, is it? Not at all. It should be cold enough. It looks frickin' sunny here. Right, forget live weather. Right, but what's cold? No. Oh yeah, let's have a hurricane. Why not? Why have you gone dark? Oh. This is still daytime in Russia. Did it just say Hurricane Katrina? I have no idea what this is. If anyone knows what these are. And bitter cold. What are we talking about? Oh, minus 42? Okay. Alright, let's drop it. Minus 90. See, I think there are certain temperatures where it just won't freeze up the glass. But I wonder if it's going to be cold enough that... I don't know. Can it be cold enough so the engine doesn't start? You have crutches? Why? How come? What must I do? Bring the clouds down, maybe? See, it looks a little snowy on the ground. Oh, it is snowing. Okay. You used to be able to see quite quickly, you would see the ice forming on the glass, and it would be quite, it wouldn't take long. But I'm just thinking, if it's too cold, maybe there's a certain temperature range that it does it in. I think I heard somebody mention that once, that it has to be within a certain temp range. It's not going to make any difference, is it, what time of day it is, because we're controlling the temperature here. Why are you not freezing over? And how am I removing those chalky things? Or does it do it automatically? Get the fuel pump running, I think. There's a switch. Okay. Isn't there a separate avionics switch? They don't switch on here as far as I'm aware. Alternator, battery. Oh. I don't know why I was looking for these. Okay, they should come on now. And then I think there's settings you can adjust in here as well, but I don't remember how to get to it. There's something you can press to get to settings. It might not be on this plane actually, it might be on the third-party version. Third-party physics. I mean, it's got, not physics, third-party features, let's call it that. Okay, I don't know why those are not initializing yet. Okay, it might be it just needs a bit more throttle. I don't know. That's, no, out. Now, is that because I'm missing something out, or because it's as cold as a bastard here? Right, the fuel valve is open. We've got the fuel onto the left tank, which I'm assuming there's fuel in it. The mixture's on full, the throttle's on full. Okay. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, give me a friggin' Airbus or a Boeing, but don't give me a little Cessna. Okay, I'm going to change the temperature. I want something, let's go real weather. Is it temperature related? I don't know. What is it? Right, fuel. master is on. So we got power, fuel. Oh, God. Serious? Is it actually too cold to start it, or is it just me? See, this starting a car, you need power, fuel, and air, right? So I'm trying to go through the same thing with this. Power on, fuel, mixture is full. Maybe it doesn't like full throttle or full mixture. I don't know. Never had this issue before. What? Let me check my fuel, because who knows, there might be nothing in it. No, it's good. No, we've got half tanks on the wings. That's the fuel shut off, right? You pull that. Okay, maybe that was the wrong way then. Yeah, because when the plane is running, you pull that and it kills the engine. So it has to be pushed in. Right, that's all the way in. That's full throttle. What? Excuse me? So we just, all I can think of is to put the fuel pump back on. But I figured we'd have pumped enough fuel, because once the plane started, this can go off. So I thought we'd pumped enough fuel in already, but let's have it running. Is there a fuel pressure anywhere? You can see that's moving, but that's fuel flow. That's not the same thing. So there's the fuel. Oil pressure, oil temp. Oh dear. Pressure's there. For God's sake! Battery. Alternator. All right. I'm just grasping at straws now. Temperature 19. Well, might be now. Oh, hold on. It's got to do with these chocks, isn't it? Okay. How do we get to the settings in here? It's one of these. If this is the standard plane, then it won't have any settings. It won't have it. But the non-standard version, which I've got some extra, which I do have, but I don't know if it's this one, will have a menu page. Do I click in here? No. Oh. See, these are not coming on either. Something's wrong. Avionics masters both on. But the Garmin's aren't switching on. I have done an update to the Garmin's, so guess what it is. Right. The only way I can think that this is going to work, guys, is if this isn't the default plane. Okay, we'll figure it out. I want to unpack this puzzle. Go on, Flight Sim. It is. It's the WB Sim one. Okay, so this is not the standard. So I'll have to go back to the manual and find out how to get the settings up on the thing. I think I can't remember whether this was freeware or what. So if we go to the what's it called? If we go to the standard 172. Right, so this is the standard version that comes with the sim. And let's go somewhere where it's actually daytime. Where's this? Vietnam? Kazakhstan? I don't know where I am in the world. I just spun it round a little. Anchorage. Zoom to details, please. Where's Anchorage, guys? What are we in Alaska here? Right, I'm just going to do the exact same procedure, and I guarantee you the plane's just going to start. What the hell? I think it might not start with the chocks down. I think that's what it is. But to get the chocks and the tie downs off,
you need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
do you have any idea what a pain in the ass you are? Okay, so fuel. It's set to both, so you would think it would work like that, but we add some throttle. We don't need maximum, we just need a little bit. Battery, alternator, avionics on. Have we got Garmin? Without the fuel pump, I'm going to see if it'll kick off. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fuel pump on. Go. Okay, what do you want? More throttle? Dude, what the fuck? Okay, so the fuel cutoff was on. Right, switch off. Thank you. Is it going to stay there? Because we haven't got a lot of throttle on. All right, that's all fine. So, right, I need to remember how to do the settings. Oh, let me see if I can go into the aircraft folder and get to the documents. Actually, the WB Sim Cessna, I'm pretty sure is, I think it's freeware, personally. So I'm going to have to look into my community folder here. Which is never in alphabetical order when you want it to be. Right, WB Sim. Oh, actually it might not be. Alright, WB Sim Classic. Documentation. PDF. Alright, I've got the PDF. Ah, near study level. So it's an enhancement to make the plane near study level. Yeah, to the point where I can't even start the poxy bloody thing. Right, let's go and get the... oh, we have to do it from here. Right, WB Sim. No pants. Okay? Just give me the wheels one. This one. Okay. Right, so we've got that. I'm not going to bother with liveries. And we'll just plonk it in exactly the same place as last time. Just plonk it there. Right, now tell me how to get to the settings in the thing. Right, mixture idle cutoff all the way out and quarter the way in. Propeller area clear, master switch on, flashing beacon on. Really? Okay, I'm gonna... Yes, but it's not going to start with the chocks on, right?
You need to set parking brakes to request. You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Right, let me... Ah, here we go. Okay. All right, so the beeping will stop. I don't have the same equipment. It's showing Bendix. I haven't got Bendix equipment. What? Oh, is it somewhere else? Oh, come on, mouse. It's on the wrong screen. There it is. Oh, Jesus, making me panic. Right, so we go here. And then we press, is it this? No, 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 no. What's the hotspot thing to get to the settings here? The developers of this mod have added a useful hidden screen for us to see. State-saving realism, blah, blah, blah. This is located inside the ADF screen. Okay. And you access it by clicking the screen. Ah, fuck off. Right, there it is. Okay. Realism is off. Are you kidding me? Right, there's wheel chocks. So, do we just touch it? And tie downs? And cowl plugs and pedo cover. That's them off now, right? Okay, wonderful. So if I state save, it'll remember what state the plane was in. Alright, now the other thing is realism. How do I set that on? Just click it. It says to turn the ring here. Oh, just click it there. Okay, yeah, so that's for the engine health and oil level. Okay, let me turn that off. Right, I don't know why I'm not getting this. Oh, this is the 530 and the 430. Well, I updated the 750, so it shouldn't affect that. All right. Right, engine start procedure. Come on then. throttle, it says open, it says open 1/4 inch, right? But then it's crossed that out and said open closer to 1/4 of the way. About the length of the knob, okay. Pull all the way out, then 1/4, yes, understood. Right, mixture, all the way out, and 1/4 of the way in. Propeller area clear, yes. Master switch on, yes. Flashing beacon, well, I can do that for you. As you turn the key, push the mixture all the way in to start the engine. How am I supposed to do that? I can't do both. It's got a red circle around the fuel pump. Hold on. The engine can be done completely. Fuel switch on the floor. This fella. Pushed in. There is no push in. Oh, that pushed in, sorry. And fuel selector on both. Okay, done. Prime the engine before you start it. Okay. Okay, go. Well, if it ain't the old startup. Well, after doing all that, I'm gonna bloody fly it now. Why aren't these coming on? Do we have... Okay, that is a power switch. Right, so this is all the autopilot thing, but why is this... Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so it's going to have to acquire GPS. Right, so we need the mixture all the way in, that's fine. Yeah, you see, that doesn't even need to be on. Right, nav, taxi, strobe. I'm going to put that up here so I don't lose my way. Right, are we moving? Well, what now? You are taking the piece? No, it just needed a bit more power. So if I come off the throttle, is it just going to freewheel? Yes, okay, cool. Because I was under the impression it was just going to stop or something, as if I'd had the brakes on. Where are we supposed to be going here? Over there. If I leave go of the joystick, well, if I stop twisting the joystick, it's doing this. It's turning very much to the left. So I have no idea what the wind is like here. More power because we're going uphill. We do have real weather on and all that shit, yeah? And this thing's waving around like a wavy thing. This is a little bit uphill, so it's just having a bit of a struggle. I'm just going to turn onto the runway and go. I've already got the flaps in the position 2. I don't know how long the runway is, but normally position 1 is enough. But we're going to go position 2 on this one. Position 1 would be fine, but let's just go anyway. Okay, that was because I looked away from the monitor to see what the time was. Plane straightened up here. Oh, she's a bit loose. It's not like those big planes that have got passenger seats, tons of them behind you. It feels so light compared to what I'm used to. And the pitch trim doesn't feel quite right either. Okay, I've just made an adjustment there. Where's the EGT dial? There. I think. All I'm seeing out here is just freaking trees. Oh, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I can't turn the plane. Nope. I've got no left and right. Okay. Do I need to get an update for this plane? How is it I could turn left and right like my rudder? My rudder's not ruddering. The yoke. I'm trying to go to the left and it won't do it. Okay, this is scary. How do you get the plane? How do you steer the plane when you don't actually have steering? This is so freaking bizarre. I'll bet you as soon as I touch the ground we'll have steering again. I need to turn to the left. I'm gonna have to yaw it over. It's the only way I can steer the plane. I can't, I've got no roll. I can't make it roll. the hell would lock this into place? I'm going to see if I can make that runway without having any steering on me. Okay, I'm going to drop the flaps just to... I have to do it with yaw only. For your eyes only. What the hell happened? It could be that we just need an update. I'm just using yaw and pitch to steer this plane because I don't have anything else. And if I have to land on a taxiway, imagine this was a real life scenario where your hydraulics or something just got, or your, well, it's not hydraulics on this, but where your steering just got broken, and the only way to bring yourself down is to use your rudder pedals and your, what is it, ailerons or something? I don't know, not yeah, well, whatever it is that alters the pitch. You'll notice that the yoke will not turn to the left or right, so we have to come in a bit sideways until we're about to hit the ground, I think. I don't know, I've never had to do this before. I don't know why we went sideways there. Wow, at least I got myself down in one piece. I don't know why we went, like, I just yawed and the left wing dipped down and I couldn't recover it back. But I don't know what went wrong. Is there random failures set on this thing or what? We would have survived that, I'm pretty sure. So I think we're okay. Oh, what on earth was that all about? So now I want to reset the flight and see if it does it again. That's mad. Oh. No, don't give me this shit plane. Restart means, like, start from the parking place. Can't believe you're making me do this. Yeah, imagine that guy just bringing the plane in on rudder pedals and pitch. Jeez. The only thing I can think that wouldn't let us get the wing, stop the wing from dipping, was maybe we dropped a bit too much speed. But yeah, I think we would have survived that. That was just a little bit fruity. Let's go here because it's close to the runway. I don't know what happened. The moment we took off, I had no... But then again, wait a minute, you don't need... When you're going to the runway, you don't really use the steering at all. Huh. Let's see if it works on the ground then. Nope. In, out. Okay. So, pitch up and down. Cool. Yaw. Cool. Left and right on the wings. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We've got the tie downs on. Okay, well, we can get rid of those. Right, so we need to go here, right? Oh, did we put it on? Right, so we click. Right, realism is off as well, which is scary. Get rid of all of those. What is that? Trim tab. Okay. Right, do we now have ailerons? Or whatever they're called. Are these the ailerons here? Anyway. We don't. Nope. I'm trying to turn the steering wheel. If I was a car driver, it's not doing it. And now it's making me question whether my joystick's not doing it. But it must be, because it's doing all of this. And it's also doing the rudder. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The pedals in there. That's fine. Yeah, maybe there's an update. I'll have to grab an update. I've not been informed of one. I'll just have a quick look through the PDF. Right, electrical system, okay. It's nothing to do with the electrical system. Avionics. No. Transponder. Emergency locator. Okay. Mentions nothing about not being able to steer. Assistance options. Yeah, so that damage that we had when we landed was because the front wheel, the front gear collapsed. Okay, right. Now I've got to just change into a different plane to make sure. It can't be the joystick because we've just been flying a frickin' Boeing. So I'll get the turbo arrow just to ensure that it's working. Okay, so go here, go here, go here, and just type in turbo. I like this. This is a nice little plane. I do like it. Right, turbo arrow 4. Let's change the livery. I don't like that one in particular. And let's go to the same place. Yeah, I'll have to see if there's an update. There must be one. Maybe there's something during the updates of Microsoft Flight Sim. One of the updates broke the plane, and I haven't bothered getting an update for it. Yeah, it's just flight. Do it. Okay, let's see. Right then. Does my steering wheel work? No, it frickin' doesn't. What's going on? Have we got anything tied down? Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, this is getting scary now. When did this suddenly happen? What? I got no steering. But I've just flown a flight in a Boeing. What the hell? Fine. I can't turn the steering wheel. So it can only be bindings. Wow. In the name of everything. No. All right, there's my pitch. There's the rudder, look. And now I need the roll. What's it called? If it's not a primary, what the what? What's going on? Oh, assigned. Jesus. Right, all. There we go. It's not even assigned. I just don't know what's going on. How did that happen? How did that get unassigned? Yeah, are you telling me I've flown the blowing? Did I fly the Did I fly that 737 without? What? How is that even freaking possible? I mean, yeah, okay, you can just do it with the rudder. And oh yeah, we did. Because as soon as we took off from the runway, it was straight out. We didn't have to turn. And then I put the autopilot on and it did it. And then when we were landing, we were already on the glide slope. We landed. And then to turn off onto the taxiway, we're using the rudder. We're not rolling. So at no point in the Boeing, in the whole flight, did we need to do this. That's mad. When did that become unassigned? Right, so I'm presuming that the Cessna that we just went up in is absolutely good to go and doesn't need an update. Wow. a little bemused by all of that. Oops, no throttle. Oh, don't you start. And when I say don't you start, that's not a pun. Oh, I just turned the fuel switch off. Jesus Christ. Right, you're primed. Shush. Go. Mad. Mad, I tell you. I'm going to take off from a taxiway. Wow, look at this. I'm barely moving the joystick at all. Look, it's all over the place. Get up in the air, man, it's safer. Wowza, wowza, wowza. I don't know what's going on now. Right. Can we roll? I mean, I'm sure we can. Thank you. Good heavens. Right, that's been fixed. So now I've got to figure out... Well, I'd like... No, now I am curious whether... Oh yeah, we are overboosting. I need to figure out if there's an update for that WB sim as well. I wasn't bothered about it before, but it's made me remember that I haven't updated it for forever. Where's Anchorage, guys? Are we talking British Columbia or something? I don't know. Right, I'm back. I just needed to adjust all of those things. Yeah, so we're in Alaska. Confirmed. Don't worry about it, we're fine. Shush. Be quiet. It's the capital, yeah. I'm just not being very clever today. I'm having one of my brain operating at 10% days. I've got some very unorthodox landing procedures, I can tell you that. Oh, crumbs almighty. That's what it was whinging at, that I didn't have the wheels down. I thought I did. See, I didn't really have time to go and read that. I didn't have the wheels down. This is absolutely taking the absolute piss. There's quite a wind here, I can tell you. It's pushing me to the side a little. Okay, we're probably way too close to the runway. So I think what must have happened is that I thought that I brought the wheels up when I took off, and I didn't. But I thought they were up. So when I pressed them to go down, I actually pushed them up again, even though they weren't up in the first place. That makes sense. That's a taxiway, Rusty. Ooh. Recover, recover. It's like a freaking... I'm turning this into a landing challenge because I'm not following procedure. Plane seems quite happy to just float here like this. It was just floating off to the right. I don't know what the wind is here, but it was pushing me all the way there. Crazy. The side wind, you know, crosswind, whatever you call it. Look at that. I'm not even moving the joystick. Now I'm having to compensate there, and still even more. And once I've got it straightened out, why aren't the flaps going in? Did we break them? Yes, it's whinging because the flaps are completely open and the thing's up. Right, we have to go on pause here. Where's me flappage? Oh, dude, shut the fuck up. Where's me flap thing? Is it here? Nothing's happening again. The flaps are not retracting. What is going on now? Are we losing mapping for everything? Why would I lose mapping for the flaps but not the gear? And why would I be able to bring the flaps down and not up? What about keys? Use keyboard? Okay, there must be some damage simulated, some stress damage simulated. There you go. It must have simulated the stress on the flaps and just broke them. I've had enough, guys. Just the system's not working anymore. One, because of keybinds, and two, probably because of stress damage. It's enough. It's breaking my head, man. Oh, boy. What's this? A Boeing 707? That looks old. Ooh, this looks nice, doesn't it? Look at this. Oh, Lukla. Okay, I know where that is. There's a famous strip. Well, if you want to call it that. You seeing how the planes take off and land at Lukla? Ho ho ho! Yes, if you've got the balls for it. Yeah. Are they actually showing a good view of it here? Lukla, we've done it before in the same. We've done Lukla before. It is tricky. Yeah, Mount Everest. I thought they would show. I think Lukla is the one where you've got a certain amount of runway and it's grass. And after the grass, it's just it's a cliff drop. So you kind of have to get it right, otherwise you're dead. And landing on it as well, the opposite way around, you've got to land right where the edge of the cliff is and then get the plane slowed down. Thankfully it is uphill. It does go uphill, and you have to be able to slow the plane down and stop before, well, you crash basically. I'm pretty sure that's Lukla. This looks a very nice version. This is? Yeah, I was going to say this is a nice version and this looks a nice version. And it came out with this is looks. Yeah, Lukla. Do we have the iCal? I mean, we do have the iCal because I've already seen it. But I won't be able to find it again. I just saw the frickin' thing. Unless I didn't. Kathmandu. Okay. I could have sworn I just saw the word ICAO when I was looking at the screenshots up here. It was describing the area that it was covering. Okay, maybe in the marketplace then? No. Guys, something's wrong with me, man. Something is wrong with me. I'm starting to... Oh, there. Is there any of these? VNLK. Yeah, there you go. Jeez. Oh, wow. VNLK. Okay. Mark that down, guys. VNLK. So who's doing this one? 2.7 out of 5. That's not good. I want to see the cockpit. There's some new loaders now. You see these things that go into the plane, the cargo. On the Phoenix now, there's a new special type on GSX, which is designed just for that plane. They all go in and then they slide backwards into the fuselage. Right, that's the cockpit. It doesn't look up to the quality that we used to with Phoenix and whatnot. Okay, doesn't look too bad. I mean, for the price. Oof. 4 engines, eh? Like something out of the old Flash Gordon movies. The old style interiors. Wow, 3 people. So this is engineer or something, I guess. Is that the only cockpit shot? You're joking. Oh, wow. That's not good. Right. You need a short takeoff landing plane, right? So I think look at this thing. The turbo. Isn't this one short takeoff? I've got another short takeoff plane. I don't remember what it is, but it takes off like the moment you start rolling those wheels. It's up in the air straight away. Oh, let's go with this one. Yeah, it takes off just straight away. It's the one that we used in the Savannah add-on that we did. Let's go here. No, it's not the Savannah. What's it called? Doesn't matter. I can't think of it. It was an add-on we had for Africa, but I don't remember, and there's no point. I'm going to go in the parking. So this is Lukla. Yeah, this is. I have took off and I have landed here. I've done that. It might have been in this plane, but you seriously need one that's got short takeoff and landing. Otherwise, yep, you're not coming home tonight. Otherwise. But I'm pretty sure it was this place. Let's go droning it and see. So there's the runway, 24, ILS. No. All right, so here's the runway. And that's it, guys. You literally fall off a cliff. It's actually longer than I remembered. Is this the same runway? That's actually longer than I remember it. But yeah, you've got to build up, and then it's just... If you haven't built up quite enough speed, you might still get a little bit of a drop, and then you might level out here, for example. I don't know why we've got that, but anyway. But then you've got to navigate around this. Now, I think those mountains there, I was coming in from over those mountains, and sometimes finding the runway is difficult. It's there. Oh, sure. Right, let's see if I can remember how to start this little baby up. And I do think it is, this has got a wicked sound on it. I love it. I think this is enough. Is that open or closed? No idea. I think this can do it enough that it will take off in time. Got to remember how to start this frickin' thing. Right, ignition. Don't we need batteries though? Yep. Okay. Right, battery. Igniter selector switch. Okay, are we up here? No. Okay. Oh, this is the cutoff. All right, so we want to switch this to low idle. And we've got battery extra. Okay, that's not clicking. Right, that doesn't. Radio master, that's not doing anything. Does anything work in any plane, anywhere? That's why you need study level planes, man, so that every switch, every lever, everything you touch will work. If that's not working, why does it have a little hand icon to trick you into thinking that it does? Oh, it goes up with the gen switch. That's a bit silly. Alright, so we've got low idle, need a bit of power, I want full prop, and then we want ignition on, and starter on, right? Oh, full, let's put these on. I don't know whether we needed the fuel pump thing, but because it's a turbo prop, this, as you can hear. All right then. I do like the sound of this. So we're going to have to switch this to high idle, I guess, for takeoff. Full propeller power. And just hope my rudder trim is set. Alright, let's see if this can do short takeoff. I have no idea where that parking brake is, but it's disengaged anyway, so good. Oh. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize there was a thing there. Okay, I'm just for speed, I'm going to use a third-party app just to fix this. Okay, so we can't even use the full length of the frickin' runway. Full flaps, whatever that is, 2 or 3. Like, how the hell are you supposed to even see? Okay, forget the fact that there's trees and shit that we're going into. And it looks like the flaps are actually working. Now, about turning around and landing, I don't know. So Mount Everest is somewhere around here. I mean, it looks like it's... I mean, this is Nepal, so Everest is around, but I don't know where. Have I gone too far around? I need to be able to eyeball it quite quickly. There it is. Okay, so I want to back off the speed, maximum maximum prop. Oh, wrong button. Full flaps, absolutely full flaps, and we need to scrub off as much speed as possible, so let's scrub up as much height as possible first, level up, and then we can start brushing off speed. Does it kink? Is it kinked? Looks kinked. We're too slow. It looks a weird shape from here. Oh, that's not part of the runway. Okay, I thought it was. Okay, then we do another pass. I thought that thing on the side was part of the runway. It doesn't matter if we crash, doesn't matter. Just gonna keep going. Oh, it's hitting the building, it's solid. I thought we could just go through everything. Okay, we're going to take another run at it. Flaps in and just full power now. Right, so all that was, it was a graphic glitch where it was a little hexagon shape that it hadn't covered in snow. That's a great view out the window there. too high, too fast, everything. Everything wrong. Because I didn't spot it until it was too late. Now we were going a little bit too slow, but by dropping the descent down, I was able to capture that speed again. Okay, I don't think we hit the runway initially. It was the snow. That's the best I've got for today, because things not working out perfectly. I think I killed the engine. I think so. I love the sound of this plane though. It's that turbo whine kind of thing on the propeller is freaking awesome. I love it. Yeah, I should fly this plane more often. I really like it. Do the flaps work now that we've got... Nope. And so they shouldn't. Alright, guys. Be pleased to know that I am finally done. Oh boy. Yes, nice playing around. Okay, we're 2 minutes away from 4 hours, amazingly. So I will bid you guys farewell. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And got some things. Let's see if I can get some of the things on my to-do list out this week. I want to get Space Trucker or Star Trucker done. Revisit Starfield as well to do the Shattered Space. And yeah, maybe a truck sim or something. We'll see. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Because you've got truck sim, Starfield. So truck sim is trucks, Starfield is sci-fi, and Star Trucker is both. Alright guys, thank you very much. Bid you farewell, and see you next time.